Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a young martial artist named Kaito. Kaito was renowned for his remarkable skills in combat, but he carried a burden that weighed heavily on his heart, a deep-rooted fear of failure. This fear had grown into a relentless obstacle, hindering his progress as a martial artist and, more importantly, as a person seeking inner peace. One day, Kaito heard whispers of a wise old monk named Master Ryoku, who was said to possess not only extraordinary martial prowess, but also unparalleled wisdom in overcoming life's obstacles. Determined to conquer his fear, Kaito set out on a journey to find Master Ryoku and seek his guidance. After a long and arduous journey, Kaito finally reached the remote mountain temple where Master Ryoku resided. The temple was surrounded by serene forests and flowing streams, an idyllic setting that seemed worlds apart from the battles Kaito had known. He bowed respectfully and introduced himself to the elderly monk. "Master Ryoku," Kaito began, "I come seeking your wisdom to help me overcome my fear of failure. It has held me back for so long, and I wish to become stronger, both in body and spirit." Master Ryoku nodded, his eyes filled with understanding. He motioned for Kaito to follow him to a small dojo within the temple. As they entered, Kaito was struck by the simplicity of the place. There were no fancy weapons or elaborate training equipment, just a wooden floor and a single stone pillar. Master Ryoku said, "To conquer your fear, young one, you must first understand it. Stand before this pillar." Confused but willing, Kaito positioned himself in front of the stone pillar. Master Ryoku handed him a bamboo sword and instructed, "Strike this pillar with all your might." Kaito swung the bamboo sword forcefully, delivering a powerful strike to the stone pillar. To his surprise, the pillar remained unscathed, while his own hand stung from the impact. Master Ryoku spoke softly, "Kaito, this pillar represents your fear of failure. Like this stone, it may seem insurmountable, unyielding. But remember, your fear is not an enemy to defeat but a part of you to understand." Kaito nodded, beginning to grasp the deeper meaning behind this simple exercise. He continued to strike the pillar, each time with less force but more focus. With each strike, he began to observe the intricacies of the stone's texture and the nuances of his own emotions. Days turned into weeks, and Kaito practiced diligently. As he did, he discovered that his fear was not an insurmountable obstacle but a challenge to be embraced. He learned to channel his fear into motivation, his doubt into determination, and his failures into stepping stones towards improvement. One evening, Master Ryoku observed Kaito's newfound confidence and inner peace. He smiled and said, "You have learned a valuable lesson, my young friend. The true battle is not against external obstacles, but the ones within ourselves. By facing your fear head-on and understanding it, you have become a stronger warrior, both in martial arts and in life." Kaito bowed deeply, expressing his gratitude to Master Ryoku. He left the mountain temple, not just as a martial artist with impressive skills, but as a person who had conquered his own inner obstacles, emerging stronger and wiser. From that day forward, Kaito carried with him the wisdom of the stone pillar, reminding him that the path to overcoming life's obstacles began by first understanding and embracing the challenges that lay within. And so, he continued his journey through life, a true embodiment of the Zen principle that the greatest battles are often won from within.